Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Peeps Wax Packs, and we've got a mega box. We've got mega box madness, and it's mega. It's icy, it's red, there's prisms everywhere. Let's take a look at the 2021-22 Prizm Premier League Soccer Trading Cards Mega Box. 60 cards in here, 22 of which are exclusive red ice prisms, as you can see here stated below, per box on average. Maybe we'll get a final count and we'll see. Anyhow, you've got 2 silver prisms, 4 inserts on average, and potentially even an autograph. And these were on Target, the online Target, the website that is. And this was months ago now. This is probably, at least 3, 4, 5 months ago. I picked up 2 of these. We'll open one here. We'll take a good look. There's 12 packs inside, I believe. And we'll split it in 2 and kind of do a two-part look. This will be my first look, in hand anyway, at this set. And I tell you, the red ice prism looks amazing, and I believe there is etching, which is nice. Prizm delivers once again in the EPL soccer release. Here it is. Let's see how we do. Let's get this opened up. All right, very well packed, I guess you could say. All 12 packs are sort of sandwiched in the middle of 2 big air spaces here. Maybe a little overkill on the packaging there, Panini, but, I guess if it's going to keep the cards in nice shape, they do look like they've been sitting nicely in here. And we'll pull out the 12 packs and we'll get 6. Here are the first 6 packs. Let's start with pack number 1. Of course, the same Premier League stars are featured on the pack here, including Declan Rice, who I really appreciate, as the center back for West Ham and key player for the England national team. That'll be interesting in the World Cup to see Declan Rice, as he is still quite young. I'm a big fan. Anyway, let's see how we do. We've got a Jack Cork to lead things off. Jack Cork, and this is the base design. Jack's got a little dust on his eye there. Let's get that off of there. And Jack Cork here shown with Burnley, I believe, and there is etching. So there it is. You can see it in the shorts and the jersey. There's sort of a pattern in the background there, and there's kind of that dotted prism, kind of classic prism pattern on the outer borders. There's the back of this one. Jack Cork is a midfielder. There you have it. I don't know a lot about Jack Cork, but I do know a lot of these players, and I'm looking forward to this pack and this whole box, frankly. Brian Mbeumo, I've got Brian Mbeumo on my fantasy team, and this Panini is calling a rookie. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to research that, but that's pretty cool for Brentford. Then we've got a Kyle Walker-Peters, and this looks to be an autograph. How do you like that? We hit an autograph. A Kyle Walker-Peters autograph, fullback for the Southampton club and also for the English national team. So Walker-Peters for Southampton on an autographed red ice prism. Can't complain there. I like Kyle Walker-Peters. There's been links to Chelsea. He's a really solid fullback. Probably like 24, 25 years old at this point, but is going to be on the English national team as well. So that's pretty cool, and, no complaints. I mean, right out of the gate, we've got an autographed red ice prism, the first red ice that we see. No complaints there. We've got Federico Fernandez in a red ice prism. Not super familiar with Federico, but this Federico features for Newcastle, at least at the time of this release. And there you can see the red ice. Try to get a little close up there. And the etching is still there. I think it largely depends on the photograph and how it picks up I imagine it's some kind of computer-assisted etching. And how about this Bukayo Saka, young superstar for Arsenal, I believe just turned 21 years old like days ago. But what a beautiful card there. I've got the rookie sticker for Bukayo Saka. It's a Panini tabloid release from 2019. Maybe I'll show that one day. I do love my soccer stickers, and I do like the vintage soccer as well. I need to bring some of that out someday. I know how excited everyone is about the Premier League and the Champions League just getting started. And, you know, it's not something I talk about a lot on this channel, but I do really pay attention. I'm a big fan. Let's get to the second pack. Why don't we get to the second pack? The first pack was so good, I can't imagine we're going to top pack number one. We had an autograph and a red ice Bukayo Saka and a Brian Mbeumo rookie. Not bad at all. Let's see how we do here. Pack number two. Our base is Jamie Vardy, star striker for Leicester. Jamie Vardy had a fabulous season. Leicester won the title a few years back, and that's a nice one there. We've got a Dominic Calvert-Lewin, striker for Everton. DCL, as he's referred to, at least in the fantasy circles. Calvert-Lewin, I believe, has been out with injury so far this year, but here's a little side-by-side, the base versus the red ice. I believe the same etching is all there. It's just like a red ice overlay. I don't believe there's any other differences between the two. Anyway, here you get a little close-up there. I don't know. I digress. Anyhow, here's a Dean Henderson, backup keeper for Man United at the time of this release. And we got an Alex McCarthy, I believe backup keeper for Southampton. Anyway, we've got a couple keepers back to back, and we've got a Ken Sema. Ken Sema on the silver, our first silver of this box. And you can really see the etching on the silver, or, you know, prism, or whatever you call it, a refractor. It's the same technology, but that technology really does bring out any sort of etching in a card. I think it just really brings out the, it just brings it. It brings it right out is what I'm trying to say. How about the next pack here? How good is this going to get? So far, I feel like we've been a bit fortunate. Ederson, Brazilian national goalkeeper for Manchester United. Who's going to be the Brazilian national team goalie, Ederson or Alisson? Alisson, of course, is the starting goalkeeper for Liverpool, Ederson for Man City. Two of the best in the world, and that will be interesting to watch come World Cup time. Milo Rashica, looks like here with Norwich City. And you can see all the etching there. And again, I think it has to do with the photo and like how many wrinkles are in the shirt at the given moment. It's just a guess in terms of the process. Aaron Cresswell here, with a much less wrinkled shirt. You see a lot less of it in the shirt. Aaron Cresswell for West Ham. Put that aside for my West Ham pals. Wesley Fofana in a red ice prism. Leicester City. Wesley Fofana. Haven't heard a lot about Wesley yet this season. And Edouard Mendy, another fantastic goalkeeper who won the Africa Cup of Nations alongside Sadio Mane just this past year for Senegal. And Edouard Mendy, one of the best in the biz as well. And that's a beauty, a red ice Mendy. Mendy's having a little bit of a rough start to the season, but I think Chelsea's going to pull it together, and they're probably going to do it largely on the back of Edouard Mendy, one of the best in the biz, like I said. We'll put these sort of star red ice prisms at the top here and try to make a little display. All right, pack number 4 out of 6. Everything's been fantastic thus far. Really, some nice players. The red ice is beautiful. We've got Raheem Sterling. Of course, Raheem Sterling has just moved over to Chelsea and is doing great things at Chelsea, getting a little bit more featured time, if you will. Ollie Watkins, perhaps the biggest threat for Aston Villa up front is Ollie Watkins. Solid player there. Aston Villa having a tough go, but they did pull off a nice draw against Man City last week. Vicente Guaita, goalkeeper for Crystal Palace, I believe. Then we got Tyrone Mings, defender for Aston Villa. Tyrone Mings was playing Erling Haaland last weekend, and like I said, they were able to get a draw versus Man City. Was it 1-1, I believe. Jordan Ayew for Crystal Palace. Nice card there. And we're gonna knock everything over, and then we're gonna have to just set everything up again. Well, all right, on to pack number 5 out of 6. We've done very well so far. I'm really pleased with what we pulled out of here. Pack number 5 out of the first 6 of this mega box. We've got a Josh Brownhill. I believe that's also Burnley. Josh Brownhill. We've got a Brian Gill following Josh Brownhill. Brian Gill for Tottenham. Then we've got our first insert, and it's a nice one. Brilliance. A brilliance insert of Virgil van Dijk, of course, star player for the Netherlands national team and also for Liverpool. One of the best defenders, I think, of all time in professional football. Jay Rodriguez here in the Red Ice Prizm. Jay Rodriguez. And last but not least, Adam Messina, for Watford, who's been relegated, but that does show the rookie card logo, which does, I don't know, raises an eyebrow anyway. Maybe it's a rookie. We'll check it out. The last pack here, we'll get this open. We'll conclude this episode of EPL Prizm Soccer. I know everybody's psyched about this box. I know I am. Isaac Hayden shown here for Newcastle. I'm not very familiar with Isaac Hayden, but that's all right. Emiliano Martinez, goalkeeper for Aston Villa. Solid goalkeeper for Aston Villa. Has kept them in a lot of games and up above relegation. Heung-min Son for Tottenham Hotspur on a Scores Club insert. That's an interesting one. I love seeing the net in the background and the ball in the net there. Post-goal, presumably. Heung-min Son, star player for Tottenham. That's a cool one. And we've got Dele Alli, also for Tottenham. That's a fantastic card there. Dele Alli looking to get back to his old self. And Anthony Martial, a key player for Man United, hasn't seen a lot of time yet this season, but Martial is a key veteran, in my opinion. Nice presence there on their club. And there you have it, the 2021-22 EPL Prizm Part 1. We'll see you for Part 2, and in the meantime, take care.